Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your August full moon reading. So welcome back if you are returning, and welcome if you are new to my channel. Today we're going to dive into the energy of what you'll be celebrating during this full moon in August, around the 22nd, depending on your location. We'll take a look at what your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths are. We'll take a look at a message from Spirit, from the universe, from your higher self. We'll see how you've grown during this cycle and action steps that you can continue to take to grow on this journey. So again, welcome. And if you are interested in signing up for a personal reading or even a free reading, Virgo, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so let's start off with what you're celebrating. It looks like we have the Chariot showing up for you. Movement. It says determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So we have the Chariot energy coming up. In this card, it does specify career advancement, but it can be any movement forward in a situation here. It's all about triumphant success. It's confidence, movement, travel. It does have to do with forward movement after a time of stagnant energy. So awesome, congratulations that you are moving forward in a situation. So let's clarify the Chariot and see what else we can tune into for you. All right. We have the High Priestess, beautiful energy coming up. So we have two major arcana showing up. So I feel like this celebratory moment here for this August full moon is really heightened, really powerful at this time. The High Priestess is you listening to what your gut is trying to tell you. Your intuition here, paying attention to the synchronicities, the signs, numbers, symbols. A lot of you may be receiving messages through your dreams. Excuse me, you might be at the right place at the right time. I feel like the Chariot is definitely propelling you to move forward, but you're taking action on a situation here. It's time to find your focus and race towards success is what I'm getting. Something that maybe you've had an intuitive kick on or an intuitive nudge for quite a while. Let's get another card to clarify this Chariot here. Spirit, can you please clarify the Chariot as the celebratory card for my beautiful, oh my gosh, you can't make this up here, Virgo. Chariot is clarifying by saying that there's a lot of success coming in here, a lot of forward movement after a time of stagnancy. So really powerful, excuse me, message for you. Okay, Spirit, is this, I feel like this isn't my energy of clearing the throat chakra. So for some of you, this could be clear communication, listening to your intuition, your higher self here. Forward movement and taking action could be speaking your voice, speaking what's on your mind here. But I am getting, even though it does talk about career advancement, I feel like others are paying attention to what it is that you have to say at this time as well. So let's take a look and see what your untapped spiritual gifts and your greatest potential is during this moon period. So let's take a look here. Spirit, can you please tune into the spiritual gifts and strengths of Virgo during this time? Thank you. Okay. Woo, we have the 6 and 7 of Wands energy coming up here. Holy moly. So the 6 of Wands says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So your greatest strength here is accomplishment. It's being able to raise yourself up, especially if there's been stagnancy. You have what it takes to move forward, take action on a situation, an idea, a person, a plan, and really move forward. Especially if you've been through a difficult period here, there is, again, victory and success. And that's exactly what that Chariot card is all about as well. And then coming in, we have the 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So the fact that, again, we have the 6 and the 7 of Wands showing up here. The 7 of Wands is you being at your personal best, you living life on your own terms here. And I feel like the greatest strength for you is really non-conforming and really living life the way you want to live it and taking action towards your dreams because it's something that you feel passionate about or you feel positive about, and you're not necessarily listening to other people's voices or opinions if they're not serving you, Virgo, but you're moving forward because it's something that you want to do on your own. And I feel like you may have needed to defend what it was that you did to certain people. Maybe some people thought it was out of the norm to focus on, maybe you're trying to build a business up and they thought, oh, you can never build a business during a pandemic, or oh, you sell soaps, you're not going to be able to do that for a living. So I feel like there's something here that you're doing, whether it's a full-time job or maybe it's a side hobby or side goal, where you kind of needed to defend what it was that you loved. But it really doesn't matter what other people think, because I feel like it's going to be very successful for you. People are going to actually look at you differently, and you're going to prove them wrong is what I'm getting here. So this is your greatest strength, is to listen to yourself, not what others think you should do. So let's clarify this energy. Spirit, can you please tell me about the 6 and the 7 of Wands showing up for my beautiful Virgos? I love that they show up together because these cards have been shuffled and shuffled thousands of times, and it's rare that I get 2 of the cards showing up. And what they're telling me as well with that that High Priestess card is maybe you're seeing numbers that are ascending as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, 12, 34, or 6, 7, 8, 9, and maybe not time, but it could be on a license plate or on billboards. So pay attention to ascending numbers, because that is your energy, and that's also about forward movement as well, Virgo. All right, okay, that's way too many here, but let's get just a few to clarify the 6 and the 7 of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. That one shot out kind of like a chariot. Woo, we have the Knight of Wands now. Okay, a lot of Wands energy, a lot of movement. So you're going through, I feel like, a very passionate, adventurous, spiritual journey as well at this time. And the Knight of Wands shows up as the second fastest moving knight in the deck. He takes rapid, passionate action towards something. Very ambitious energy, very spontaneous, charismatic, daring almost, very enthusiastic as well. It could be the card of exotic travel, because you do have now 2 cards that talk about travel. So maybe you're planning a trip here someplace. I feel in a different continent than you as well. Some of you could be traveling abroad, or some of you could be taking a position or learning something overseas, whatever that means to you here. I'm also getting something with Australia. I'm seeing kangaroos, and that's why I say Australia, and I'm hearing land down under. So maybe this could be you physically moving there. Maybe you just watched a show about Australia or the land down under. Please take it as it resonates. But this is somebody coming in, taking action. And I feel like this is you. This is your greatest strength. You're very passionate about life here, Virgo. You can be very enthusiastic, very adventurous. You want to travel. You want to see the world. You want to see new horizons. And even if you're not able to physically do that, I feel spiritually and emotionally, you really want to learn. You really want to take the off the beaten path. If you're going into the jungle or the Amazon, you kind of want to see everything for what it is, not just stay on the on the road or on the trail. You want to kind of go off, not to get lost, but to experience the beautiful things that the jungle can offer that you can't always see from the path, is what I am getting from this energy. Pretty broad, expanded. All right, let's take a look at what Spirit has for you. What message does Spirit have for my beautiful Virgos for this full moon, August 22nd energy, going into the full moon in September? Spirit, what do you have for Virgos? All right, we have, oh goodness, we have self-sabotage showing up here. I'm not sure if I've ever gotten that card from this deck, so very interesting energy. Okay, we have forgiveness. So it looks like there's a lot of forward movement in a situation here, but it looks like there may be a few things that have held you back in the past that maybe you're releasing at this time. Spirit, do you have anything else for my beautiful Virgos at this time? Oh, okay. We have reach out and we have stay connected. Okay, So we have self-sabotage showing up right off the bat. And it talks about when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So that's what Spirit is saying here is you're moving forward. So if this is self-sabotage that's been holding you back, you're moving forward in a new positive direction, because I'm loving the 6 and the 7 showing up here. But if it is other forms of self-sabotage, whether it's limiting beliefs, maybe it's eating, maybe it's drinking, maybe it's toxic people, I feel like you're releasing that. You're releasing any forms of these patterns that don't serve you any longer, because you have the card of success here. This is your strength. So anything that you set your mind to at this time here, I feel like you have everything it takes to move forward and to not sabotage like maybe you did in the past. We have forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. You're going through a very transformational time, Virgo, and I'm getting self-forgiveness, especially going hand to hand with that self-sabotage card. You're coming up out of that energy, and I feel for many of you, it is a self-limiting pattern or a way of thinking. Maybe you were thinking, I'm not good enough. I can't accomplish this. I can't achieve this. I will be stuck in this energy. Whatever words you're telling yourself are totally not true here, because the Chariot is saying that there's acknowledgement of success by others at this time, but maybe Spirit, I feel like Spirit's coming in saying, acknowledging how far you have come. Okay, acknowledging, yes, I'm getting that ×2, they're telling me. Again, acknowledging how far you've come and patting yourself on the back for the achievements and the accomplishments that you've made up until this point. It does say reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So yeah, reaching out to others at this time, especially with that 7 of Wands. You have invested wisely, have patience, review your progress. I feel like you may even need to review with others at this time. It could be, therapists. It could be your friends, your social group. It could be even employees for some of you. And just reaching out in general. It could be to a healer, because she has her heart over that heart chakra area. And I feel like there's a lot of healing that you've been doing. And because you've been working on yourself so much, Virgo, you're propelled. You have to move forward because you've been working on that self-forgiveness piece. You've been working on not sabotaging your dreams. And I feel like that's very important to you, and as well as staying connected. We are all born connected to Spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to Source. So again, staying connected, you have reaching out and staying connected. So don't isolate yourself, because you have a lot of beautiful changes and opportunities coming in. So I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity for growth, for forward movement here. If somebody offers you a position, jump on it. If somebody offers you a trip, jump on it. Don't worry about the how can I make this happen, or don't think of the self-sabotaging beliefs. So, oh, maybe I don't deserve this, or maybe I don't deserve to go on this trip or get this raise or fall in love. Whatever it is that's holding you back, Virgo, no. Cut that out, because in your strength here, even your hidden strength, you have success built into your soul. Spirit wants you to succeed, Virgo. 6 of Wands energy is saying in the past there was self-doubt, there was pessimism. Maybe you felt like a failure here. But this is saying that all of those are just limiting beliefs, and you have success built in. You have fame, fortune. I feel like that's a beautiful sign for you coming in here. And they want me to point out in the 7 of Ariel, not only are you, I'm thinking this wand over here, it's a wand, but it looks more like a staff, or it looks more like a beautiful crystal. Wand is what I'm getting here. So I feel like there's a lot of healing. Some of you may be even working with blue crystals or even lavender as well, maybe lapis, or there's a special stone here that I absolutely love, Larimar. Larimar is the stone. And again, Larimar comes from the Dominican Republic. And that's the ocean stone, the stone of the dolphin. So playfulness. Again, another energy talking about travel or talking about, getting out of your comfort zone. So I'm really, I'm heeding the message here for you of really stepping into your own power, stepping into that beauty that you emanate, that you shine. So let's take a look at how you've grown during this cycle. Spirit, can you please tell me how my beautiful Virgos have grown during this full moon cycle? All right, thank you. The Empress energy. Holy moly here. You have come a long way, Virgo. You definitely need to give yourself the biggest pat on the back right now, because it says time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. So again, not only are you celebrating forward movement, you have, a lot of major arcanas coming in here, but you're celebrating you finally feeling like you're worthy again. Maybe something left you feeling, whether it was childhood, maybe a relationship, whatever limiting beliefs that you had. You're feeling in your power, and that's how you have grown during this cycle. The Empress is all about creativity. She's on top of her game. She's abundant. She knows her worth, but she has an overflowing, endless supply of love and abundance that she wants to give to everybody that comes into her presence here. And the Empress, the reason she's able to do that is because she has plenty in her own cup. So she's able to spill it outwards. And I feel like that's what you're accomplishing on at this time, is that's how you've grown, as well as by recognizing your own self-worth and knowing that you are awesome. You are a badass here, Virgo. And I really feel like you're stepping into your power with this Empress energy, but you're knowing that you're worthy of love, that you're worthy of whatever it is that you're moving towards, whether it's a job position, or whether it's a relationship, or maybe it's that vacation here. Maybe it's of having a family, mothering. I just heard mothering. For some of you, need to pat yourself on the back for being the mother that you are. A lot of you tend to get in your own way of thinking maybe that you're not a good enough mom or a good enough parent here, but you need to pat yourself on the back because you've done amazing results and jobs. And what I'm hearing is possibly if you have adult children, their actions, you're questioning your parenting or your mothering based on actions that they're taking as an adult. But remember, Virgo, it's their journey, and you did an amazing job, but now it's time for them to steer their own direction and their own path. So again, not going to resonate with everybody. Please take it as it does here. But let's clarify. Spirit, can we please clarify the Empress? How has my beautiful Virgo grown during this moon cycle? Can we clarify the Empress? All right, Page of Cups energy. Yeah, I always get with the Page of Cups, you can see here at the top that it's almost like a When Pigs Fly card, like, oh, that's never going to happen here. I feel like there was something that happened in your energy here. If you haven't received it already, you're about to receive amazing news that you didn't even realize that it's something that made you step into your power. I feel like with the Page of Cups energy, it's very fun. It's very adventurous, very forward movement of something that really you love, but it kind of took you by surprise is what I am getting here, Virgo. And I feel like in order for you to continue growing, be open to the miracles. Okay, be open to the opportunities, even if something sometimes seems a little far out regarding your heart. So make sure you're staying open to that is the energy I'm getting. They do want me to pull one more for the Empress. I'm getting the name Braden. Braden. Please take that as it resonates here, Virgo. All right. Yeah, the Hermit. So you've done a lot of soul searching, inner reflection, inner wisdom here with the Hermit energy. You've taken the time out, solitude, to really meditate or really focus on, focus on what makes your heart sing. And that's really caused you to look at things in a different light. Look at yourself in a different light here and rise up to this Empress energy here. So I'm really loving this for you. I love where this is going for you. But let's take a look at action steps that you can take to continue moving forward on this path. Spirit, can we please get action steps for my beautiful Virgo to continue on their path? Okay, I just heard another name as well, but I'm also getting mermaid. So I don't know if it's your name or maybe you just watched this movie because I'm hearing Sebastian. So maybe that's your name or you just got done watching The Little Mermaid here. Or maybe, again, water, ocean. Very interesting. I feel like that's a theme. Something with the water, something with the ocean for you. And they're telling me, oh, that there's a couple flipped upside down in here. All right, we have singing and dancing. Singing and dancing is an action step that you can take to continue growing. So just going to see if Spirit has any more. Spirit, do you have any last messages here? Thank you. All right, we have singing and dancing. It says, express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. So a lot of you love to sing, love to dance, or if it's something you feel like you haven't done for a while, it's time to get your groove on, get your dance on here. Beautiful energy. Get those hips moving, get those feet moving. And the interesting thing is they're showing me the Chariot, which is all about movement forward, and this is all about your body moving. So get that chi energy going, that and that prana, and get, I feel like getting all of your chakras aligned back up because you're going places is what I just heard. You are going places. So singing and dancing. Okay, I'm hearing a song here. Here I Go Again on My Own. Whitesnake, Here I Go Again on My Own. So it's not necessarily saying that you are on your own, but I feel like you're taking a ride. I feel like that song, I'm trying to think of the lyrics that come with it. If somebody wants to post the lyrics, awesome. Or maybe you just heard that song and you were singing to it. But I feel it's symbolic for buckle up. You're going for a ride here and it's going to be an adventure. I feel like it's almost like a roller coaster. It's exciting. Somebody's very exciting about this new adventure they're going on. All right, next up we have Ascended Masters. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you and guiding you. Ascended Masters. Okay, and when you think of Ascended Masters, you can see here that there's there's Jesus, there's Buddha, there's Lakshmi, there's Mary Magdalene. There's a lot of ascended masters that maybe you're working with at this time, or just for you to know that you are not alone, that you have help backing you up at this time, and you're being divinely guided is what I'm getting here. You're being divinely guided. All right, Virgo, before we close down your reading, we're going to get a Soul Truth card here. Oh, goodness. Okay, you want both of those? Didn't even have to shuffle those. Spirit said, I know what I want. Okay, so what I want you to do here is this question or phrase that comes up. It's something I really want you to think about. Maybe even pause this video for a moment to answer the questions and to really let this sink in, Virgo. Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? It says we all have our superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, oh, goodness. I'm reading the wrong card here. Interesting. Okay. So am I ready to let go of buried shame? Spirit was just telling me that they weren't aligning, and now I know why. Okay, it says the feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action, Virgo, heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is blank. All right, so it kind of goes with what we've seen here with the forgiveness and the self-sabotage. Let go of this buried shame. And in order for you to do that here, give it a name. All right, and then what I was tuning into here is, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? So it says, we all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Wow. Beautiful messages for you to contemplate, maybe even write down and meditate on, because I feel like a lot of you Virgos are really deep soul searchers and you really think things through thoroughly, and you may be in your head a lot as well. Make sure you're releasing, you're forgiving, you're doing that work, because you have a lot of beautiful movement coming in here, and this is something to definitely pat yourself on the back. You're moving in the right direction and you're overcoming a lot of obstacles, so I'm loving seeing this in your energy. All right, Virgo, I hope that resonated with you. If so, please feel free to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Even comment below on how this resonated. I do read all of your comments, and I'm sending you all out a great amount of abundance, love, and light. Till next time.